Well, I guess as a congressman, it's sort of nice, because I get, look, I've always loved, and maybe because my birthday is on July 4th, I've always been very patriotic and loved American history, and that particular part of American history and the story of our revolution. That said, I didn't pick the birthday,
right.
And certainly growing up, there were some downsides because all my friends would go away with their families or go on barbecues and things like that, and my family didn't particularly like fireworks, so it often was more of a quiet birthday, I think, than one would think. Having a birthday on the 4th of July. I guess anybody who has a birthday on a holiday can sort of sympathize with that.
Can you name your one of your colleagues has a birthday on July 4th as well?
Wow.
He is a Democrat.
That's a really is it Dave Loebsack? It's not Dave.
Sam Farr.
Sam Farr,
yeah.
Really? I'll have to go find him. Okay, no, you caught me on a trivia question. Well, I know of other Americans who've had birthdays. There's one president whose birthday was the 4th of July, Calvin Coolidge.
Yeah.
There are 3 presidents who died on the 4th of July that we know of, and 2 of them on the same day. It's 50 years after the signing of the Declaration of Independence. John Adams and Thomas Jefferson both died on July 4th. So it would be 1826, and then James Madison also died on July 4th. Know lots of things about July 4th.
Well, I in researching this, I noticed that, and I guess I didn't realize this, but they started the construction of the Erie Canal on July 4th.
Yes, yeah, at least that's the official.
Right, yeah.
Whether they actually laid the first true shovel, who
Right,
knows,
yeah.
but that's what they say.
And then the New York State abolished slavery on July 4th.
That I didn't know.
So,
I didn't know. That's good.
So there's more to it than just Independence Day and your birthday.
Right. Well, and then some people talk about how July 2nd really should have been the holiday because it was that day that the Congress approved the text or something of the
right.
Declaration of Independence. But it actually was July 4th on the Declaration. So. We'll go with July 4th. But it is interesting. I was once asked by a reporter, you were born on July 4th, 1968, a week after Bobby Kennedy was killed, 2 weeks after Bobby Kennedy was killed. And what's that like? And I'm like, well, I wasn't really aware of those things at the time. So, but I loved flags growing up. I still do, but all those kind of symbols of patriotism, and I studied them. And then actually, it's funny because probably not by coincidence, but I went to college and I ended up studying American history. And the wonderful thing about the American Revolution is if you really look at it, including even look at what a lot of the framers of the Constitution wrote, it's not over. Mm-hmm. The Revolution is an ongoing aspect. The country was designed to change with the times and as people sort of figured things out. And learn better how to govern themselves. So in that sense, I love having it as a birthday because it really is one of those days where you just sort of, yes, you celebrate the past, but you also look towards the future. Now, of course, I keep getting older, which is sobering, but nonetheless, I do hope that the country. I'm very optimistic about the future of the country.
Doing anything special for your birthday?
We do a parade. We'll be marching in the manliest parade, and then trying to get to Fairhaven that evening. I think there's a parade up in Fairhaven that evening, provided the weather holds. And other than that, I'll stop and see my parents and make sure that I sort of touch base with them. And if we get back from the Fairhaven parade in time, my wife will probably take me out to dinner, but